What is the O.T.O connection to Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard? Imagine a world where science and magic collide, where secret societies influence the course of history, and where individuals push the boundaries of the known. That's the story behind the connection between the Ordo Templi Orientis, Jack Parsons, and L. Ron Hubbard. The Ordo Templi Orientis is an international organization founded in the early 20th century, rooted in ceremonial magic and mysticism. It was heavily influenced by the teachings of Aleister Crowley, who made it the outer head and developed the philosophy of Thelema. The core idea of Thelema is that each person should discover and follow their true will, often through rituals and magical practices. Jack Parsons was a brilliant rocket scientist and an occultist. In the 1940s, he became involved with the O.T.O and joined its Southern California branch, called the Agape Lodge. Parsons was not just a member but an active participant in its rituals. He approached magic with the same scientific curiosity he had for rockets, trying to test and understand its effects. Parsons believed that magic could influence reality, and he used it as part of his personal experiments. During this time, Parsons met L. Ron Hubbard, who would later create Scientology. Hubbard arrived at Parsons' home during a period of intense magical work known as the Babylon Working. Parsons was leading rituals aimed at manifesting the goddess Babylon into the physical world. Hubbard was there as Parsons' scribe, documenting what they believed were supernatural phenomena. He recorded the rituals and the strange events that occurred, which some say marked a turning point for both Parsons and the Lodge. The connection between Parsons and Hubbard is mainly centered on these rituals. Parsons led the magical workings, which included sex magic and invocations, while Hubbard documented the experiences. Some think Hubbard's presence influenced Parsons' magical experiments, but the full extent of his role is still debated. After this period, Parsons left the O.T.O, and the lodge he was part of was dismantled. Hubbard went on to develop his own spiritual system, which shows some similarities to Crowley's teachings, but he eventually built the much larger and more famous movement of Scientology. This story shows how secret societies like the O.T.O can act as places where new ideas and movements are born. Parsons' experiments combined science and magic, and Hubbard's involvement hints at how personal interactions within these groups can shape history. The rituals and collaborations at the Agape Lodge are examples of how esoteric practices can influence individuals and, in turn, the wider world. For those interested in occult history, the link between the O.T.O, Parsons, and Hubbard reveals a fascinating mix of science, magic, and leadership that continues to intrigue today.